Greetings, everybody. Tubulapes and Tubulumbus. Thought I'd give you another update. It says on this thing, November 7th, 2024. How does this thing keep up with it? And my clock, I have to reset. I just leave it alone and add or subtract one. Let me give y'all an update on what's going on. What's happening. What's happening now? Let's get this moderated thing open. Victory in Jesus, my Savior forever. Hot dog. That is a Mustang. And my wiring is going pretty good. Got it run under the ground out here. I just got to terminate the 110 stuff and the 220 stuff. Put switches and stuff around. I'm going to close this door because it's chilly. I don't know what time it is, but I got this thing off of stupid marketplace, and among 15 other cars I got outside marketplace. Let me sit down for just a second. I'm really good at sitting down lately. It was advertised as a 2001, and it just needed a little bit of an exhaust leak and a transmission. But come to find out, it's a 1999, and it doesn't have any exhaust. It's all been cut off. See, cut off and just sawed off. And transmission was screwed up. So I pulled it out and turned it on its back and took it apart. It's an automatic overdrive. Been a while since I've done one of any kind. And put a bunch of stuff in it and rebuilt some stuff. Had a snap ring blowed up out of it, so it messed up some things, so I had to replace it. Put it in there, which like to have killed me, but I put it in there, and it shifts and goes and turns and pulls with no exhaust. It sounds horrible. But that's where I'm stuck. I got some manifolds coming. These are both been sawed off. And got some manifolds coming. I don't have anything else as far as catalytic converters or mufflers or nothing. And without the oxygen sensors hooked up, it really runs terrible. Besides sounding terrible. So I don't really know about the engine yet. But that's just the way it is. I get into stuff all the time. There's a nice little car. By gum. Paint falling off of it. Not got a tear in its upholstery, but kind of stained where people's been sitting in them. I don't know why. But anyway, that's my latest procurement of it. Yeah, that's it. So, what have I been up to? Well, I'll tell you what, they still doing some stuff to my health, or lack thereof. Recently, I have concluded or finished cancer treatment that they found, and I'm waiting to see if that worked or not. And one of the things they do before that is they shut off my my hormones, my male hormones. I don't know about the female. I don't know. That's all conjecture. So when I shut that off, you lose your libido, I guess, and you get these hot flashes like girls get whenever they turn, whenever they go through menopause. So hot flashes are, bless the women that went through it. It's not fun. Doesn't? It's just aggravating. Of all the things they've done to me, that's probably the least horrible. But I'm still waiting to get my diagnosis, see if I still got cancer or I need to do something else. So you might pray for that. The good Lord take care of me anyway. He saved my life so many times. I could tell you stories, but you wouldn't believe it. I'll tell you one. When I had these varices, when my liver was dying, I had these varices, those veins that started out to try and find the nutrients and stuff that they were lacking because the liver wasn't producing. They would blow out like an aneurysm, and you couldn't feel it, and you would bleed out. You'd have an internal bleed. You wouldn't know it until you're out of blood and collapsed on the floor and everything was leaving. Your power to move your hands and hold your head up, everything kind of leaves. It's happened to me, I think, 4 times. One of the times, I got so far along that I had, of course, you stop seeing and stop smelling and everything, hearing. I had a feeling wash over me, the senses that I had left, of euphoric feelings. Euphorica? I don't know her, but euphoric feeling, the best feeling that I felt in all my life. It was so enjoyable. And I've hurt probably since I was 5 years old, had some kind of hurt. And everything left, or everything started feeling so wonderful in the dark. Of course, I didn't see a light at the end of the tunnel or nothing like that. That's probably not for me. I don't have no idea. It's up to the good Lord. But it wasn't my time, and they brought me back again. And next thing you know, you're in a bumpy ambulance, and they got this stuff on you and shocking and throwing and stuff, and you know stuff then. And you start hurting, your hurts and stuff come back normally. And they even put me, one time I was so bad that they put me on a helicopter and flew me somewhere. I don't know where they flew me. And these helicopter rides, if you've had one on a stretcher, I'm sorry, but they strap you down and with not enough straps, just 2 to hold you onto this little metal gurney. They cram you in this helicopter from the back. And they tie it down here or there. There's other straps here beside you that they didn't even bother to strap. God bless them. And then they close the back doors, which is 2 pieces of fiberglass. And if you know anything about fiberglass doors, they don't really match real good after a while. This was an old helicopter. I think it had a manual transmission. Anyway, they closed the doors, and they closed them 3 or 4 times. And finally, they just got them. I guess they were satisfied. But I could still see out the bottom of them and some on the top. See out. into the earth. And I reached around and, silly as I was, I put 2 more straps on me, clicked it on the gurney there from the wall. And off we went. Ooh, they're loud. But it was exciting. I'm interested in all the stuff they do to me. It's not a bad thing. It's just stuff they do to you. Saves your life. And that was an exciting time, that one was. But you know what? The good Lord brings me back. He saved my life probably 20 times already. And I don't know what I'm supposed to pay him back or what. I think it's just his love. Oh, another thing that this hormones being gone does, makes you weepy. Now, I don't want to be sexist or nothing like that, but when you don't have your male, whatever it is, everything makes you kind of weepy. I mean, you weep about your mother, or you weep about a dog you see on TV that's starving and stuff like that. So that's something you have to worry about. And I'm not grouchy or hateful or nothing. Mary Ann's put up with me for several years, and that's not happened. I don't want it to happen. I ain't gonna let it happen. But that's the health part. So I'm doing good, waiting on the reports. Had some lab work done yesterday, and it's good and bad, which is, I guess, normal. They haven't called me in. So happy. Blessed, super blessed. And I wish y'all would be blessed too. God bless you all. And I love you all. Yeah, I do. It's wonderful. I don't know what else I can show you. This new garage is getting dirtier by the minute. Let me flip this view thingy back so I can see what it's doing. My neighbor Buddy made me a wonderful bench, which I've been utilizing and using here and there. I had to put some window stuff in this Mustang because they didn't work. It was tore to pieces. So I did that on the bench, which is happy. Had to get a transmission jack to put that transmission back up in there. I tried with a jack, and the overdrive one's got a dog knot on the bottom of them, and they won't balance out. So anyway, that helped. And I don't know, that's about all I can say. I gotta do the wiring in here. Got a few runs to do. And that's the state of that. There's my creepers, my cardboard creepers, because you can't get up and down off of a rolling creeper when you can't wiggle too much. Let's shut this money losing thing down. Oh, holy cow. Let's go outside for a second. Show you what fall looks like in Arkansas. I don't like fall, I'll tell you. It's my trees are dying, or they act like they're dying. Everything is dead and dying. Well, that's my perception of it anyway. A dirty Dodge. And that's about it, I think. Everything here is swarming around pretty good. What's happened to this? There used to be a hood on this. Don't tell me somebody has horked my hood. Gee whiz! No, there it is, all wrinkled up under that Studebaker. Yay! Oh, crap. I've never had anything stolen out here. I leave the keys in everything. But, I'm sure glad the Studebaker caught it and wrinkled it up. I got to do a show on this. This is my sweet little 59 Edsel. And it's a wonderful little rig. I suffered over this for about a month on Course Marketplace. It's got a big super duper 6-cylinder in it, 750 horsepower. No. And yeah, I'll start one on this one. I need to put a battery in it, let y'all listen to it and see its wonderfulness. But I put a little work on this one so it runs and stops and drives somewhat. And we'll do one on this one. But for now, we're just gonna call him good. Got this one, I don't know how many years ago off of Mr. Mach 1, Gary. And I gotta do one on it. I've done some stuff on it. Cleaned up the Lincoln. I'll give it to my little sweet grandson. He needs something that'll do 200 miles an hour. Man, his car's fast. It's got that 32 valve something or other super scooper noober engine in it. And all sorts of accessories that change the traction and do the handling and stuff. And I just don't drive it. I don't drive it. So there it sits. I don't go anywhere unless it's a hospital thing or doctor thing or something like that. That's okay. It's my turn. You can see the world is still twirling. Deer are everywhere right now. I come up on the porch, eat the cat food. Of course, everybody does. Everything does. Possums, coons, Bigfoot. They all get up there and eat that cat food that Mary Ann puts out for the outside cats. This is the state of the conglomeration right now. So I'm going to let y'all go as soon as I turn the thing around. There's a power button on here, I found out. I've been making videos, I think for 10 years maybe, all using this same little camera that my brother gave me, little JVC Everio, whatever. And it's done well. It fell off the back of trucks, and it had an ant infestation one time, laid it up in the window of this old house, and it has ants, little bitty ones. And I killed it with ant spray or something, wasp spray, and the camera died for a while, but the ant left it. And then it dried out and started working again. I don't know. But anyway, there's a button on the back. Let's have power on it. And I have struggled because there's 20 buttons here, and there's even some on this screen here. Okay, I got the button now. Anyway, y'all take care of each other. I love you all. And I want y'all to have fun and love each other. And pet your dog and rub your cat backwards. And hug your wife. Or your husband. Or Bigfoot. Bye.